Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing? Okay, let me prepare you for what I'm about to say. It might come across a little bit uncaring, a little bit harsh, a little bit unfeeling, but honey, it is because I love you, okay? So, and you need to be free of this craziness that I'm about to talk about. So let's begin. Okay, now I have lots of people kind of tell me their sad story of woe when it comes to their finances. Oh, every time I get a little bit ahead, another bill comes and it's bigger than the last one. Oh, I'm in so much debt and I just don't know how to go forward. It's easy for you, they say. You have a husband. I have no one supporting me, and so I cannot do what I want to do. Oh, you don't understand, Rosemary. I am so broke. And you know what? Okay, I listen to all the nonsense and I think, yeah, so what? You think that any successful leader or entrepreneur got to success easily? You think you're the only one to go through struggle and hardship? You think that the privilege of serving more people and building a luxury life comes only when you have your finances in order? Really? No, honey. It comes despite all of the nonsense that may be surrounding you at present. And it comes not because you quit pushing forward to look at your stupid bills, but because you find the courage to do the work despite being in such dire straits, okay? And even more than that, do you not see that all this focus on your lack is causing even more lack? Because now you start to take actions based on being in lack. You're too scared to join the Deliberate Millionaire. And that's at rosemary99.com/DM fast track, just in case you were wondering. You're too scared to join it because you need every last red cent to pay that next electricity bill. And so because of that choice, you're not empowered and inspired to do something that would have occurred to you if you'd put yourself in the place of empowerment. But no, you chose to stay thinking about all that you lack instead and wonder why you keep creating more lack. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I cannot listen to your sad story of lack and believe you, okay? Because then I would be telling you that you're incapable of moving forward. And honey, I know you are capable, more than capable of moving forward despite all the darkness around you. But I know that you will not move forward while you keep telling yourself that because of this bill or this lack or that lack, and oh my goodness, you cannot do what it takes. All this focus on your lack brings more lack because you're not taking empowered action and you're not allowing yourself to be in a place of empowerment because you tell yourself that it isn't essential. It isn't essential to work on your brain and your mindset and all that kind of stuff. And so, honey, you stay stuck like a hamster, working your little legs off to pay the next bill, but then being landed with another one even before that one is paid off. And you don't even see what is happening. You think it is happening to you. Poor old you. So bogged down in debt and despair with no way out. And yet, honey, you are the magic. The empowered version of you, that is, okay? Not this kind of weak, whimpering version of you that you keep allowing yourself to show up as. And honey, you know what? I do get it. I really do. I've been there more recently than you will ever know. I've carried tens of thousands of pounds of debt, okay? The weight of it threatened to flatten me. And this is all after going through bankruptcy the first time. I felt the darkness and still I had to choose the light. I knew that all the focus on the debt was just going to make the debt worse. I still chose to work with the coach who wanted me to pay them $5,000 a month. I still chose that. $5,000 a month, which to me a few years ago would have been like more than I was earning on a monthly basis, really. I still chose that despite the debt. Why? Because I knew it was the light that would save me, not the darkness of debt and bills and fear and shame and all of that nonsense. So don't you dare look at me and think that somehow I had it easier than you. I did not. I saw the darkness and I chose the light. I chose to serve the people I'm called to serve. And that is how I crept out of the darkness. I kept my eyes on the light, okay? I kept my eyes up even when the darkness all around me wanted me to look at it, to dwell in it, to just kind of be overwhelmed by it. I knew how much I owed because, yeah, I did look at my money all the time. You know, I'm looking at my money and making sure that it's getting better. Basically, at least that's what I was doing at the time, and I still do now. I always know where I am with my money. I looked that beast in the eye, and I knew exactly what I needed to overcome, and then I immediately looked up. Okay, I put myself in an environment where I was empowered, where my greatness was called out every freaking day. I reached out to my coach when the darkness threatened to take me over, and I kept showing up anyway. So don't you dare even think or even dare to tell me that I don't know what you're going through. I may not have talked about it because I kept my eyes up. But honey, I know what it is like to be you. And so, honey, I come to you and I invite you to look up with me. The very worst thing, worst case scenario here is that you go bankrupt, okay? No one will kill you. No one will drag money out of you that is not there. No, it doesn't have to. You don't have to go bankrupt. I'm not saying that everybody should go bankrupt or anything like that at all. But I'm just trying to help you see that that is the worst case scenario and you can handle it. Okay, you can handle the worst case scenario. So what is the point of staring so resolutely at the darkness? You can only change your status quo by looking up, by choosing to be empowered, by choosing to put yourself in a place where every freaking day your greatness is called out. Not because everything is easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, it's not. Do you not see yet that that is the way of the norm, looking for the easy way? That's the broad path, okay? We, the leaders, we're called to show up even when everything feels hard and tough and absolutely terrible. And some days it feels like that, okay? We have to stay on the narrow path. We still get to choose to do the work because it is the work that will save you. The work always works. Always, okay? But while you focus on the darkness, be honest with yourself and see that you're not doing the work. Okay, not in the quantity that it needs to be done because you feel bogged down, you feel stressed out by all this darkness, all this lack. And in that crazy dark part of your mind, you will never ever win. You will never ever win if you keep living there. You have to choose the narrow path of showing up powerfully despite the fear that threatens to overwhelm you, despite the nonsense all around you, despite all of that. And when you conquer, okay, all of that internal tension, then you start to win. Because you do the work from a place of power and strength. And it's only as you do the work from a place of power and strength and as you do it consistently, then your people will see you, okay? Then they will start to buy from you. As you creatively come up with new ways to reach your people, as you creatively come up with new ways to shine, then your fortune will start to change. I wish I could give you a timeline. I really wish I could say, yeah, this time next year everything will be perfect. I really wish I could, but I can't, okay? I can only promise that I will walk side by side with you in the darkness and I will keep calling you upwards. I will help you see that you are not defined by this darkness. I will not make the path easy for you, okay? Because that's not what you need. Leader, you have to overcome this so that you never ever come back here again, okay? But you will hear me every single day calling you higher and higher, helping you to see what is so hard for you to see right now because you're stuck in the darkness, helping you to tap into your creativity, your spirituality, your sexuality, all powers that will get you out of this mess, okay? Yes, I will continue to speak to the higher part of you until that part of you comes through, until you conquer. But first, you must choose to win. You must make a decision to be in a place where I can support you. And right now, that place is the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track community, okay? RosemaryNonnyKnight.com/DM Fast Track, where I am in there calling my DMs out to a higher place every single day. You get to take part in the live streams, ask any questions you have, get the training, the marketing, sales, marketing, leadership training that you need as well to be getting those customers, those clients, those recruits, those anybody that you need in order to serve enough people to start creating wealth for your business and get you out of this dark, dark place, okay? And yes, you can still come into the group, you can wallow for a little bit before you return to the fray. Choose to get the support you need, okay? Choose to defy the darkness. Stop letting it win. It is your choice, honey. Your choice. You are literally the magic. But if you allow the darkness to win, then that magic turns against you. Okay? It keeps you and your family broke. Use your magic for good. Go right now to RosemaryNonnyKnight.com/DM Fast Track and make a choice to win. It is time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live because you want to. Until the next time, bye.